The Flamenco Heiress. In the vibrant streets of 1920s Seville, young Sofia twirled, her skirt fanning out like a burst of color. Her heart pounded to the rhythm of flamenco, a dance passed down by her mother. Sofia's mother, Isabella, had been a renowned flamenco dancer. But years ago, she vanished without a trace, leaving behind only whispers and a legacy Sofia yearned to understand. One sultry evening, while rummaging through the attic, Sofia stumbled upon a dusty, hidden diary. The cover was ornate, inscribed with her mother's name in elegant script. Sofia's heart raced as she opened the diary. Inside, the pages were filled with Isabella's graceful handwriting, detailing her passion for flamenco and a mysterious romance. El amor prohibido, Sofia read aloud. The words spoke of a forbidden love with a gypsy musician. Intrigued and determined, Sofia knew she had to find out more. Sofia confided in her cousin Elena, a spirited girl with a penchant for adventure. "We must find out what happened," Elena declared, eyes shining with excitement. Their first destination was the bustling city of Seville. The narrow, winding streets were alive with music, laughter, and the scent of orange blossoms. In a quaint café, they met an old guitarist named Manuel. His fingers danced on the strings as he shared tales of the legendary dancer Isabella and her enigmatic love. "She danced with a passion like no other," Manuel reminisced. "But she was drawn to Diego, a gypsy musician whose melodies captivated her heart." Sofia and Elena decided to seek out Diego. Their journey led them to Granada, known for its intricate Alhambra and the haunting beauty of its caves. The caves of Granada were home to many gypsy families. Sofia and Elena ventured into the heart of the encampment, seeking any trace of Diego. Among the flickering shadows, they found an elderly woman named Rosa. Her eyes, sharp and knowing, studied Sofia intently. "You have Isabella's fire," she said. Rosa revealed that Diego had left Granada years ago, heartbroken after Isabella's disappearance. He was last seen in the Andalusian countryside, wandering with his music. Sofia felt a surge of determination. "We'll find him," she told Elena, who nodded, her spirit undeterred by the challenges they faced. Their journey took them through rolling hills and olive groves, the landscapes of Andalusia breathtaking in their beauty and history. One evening, as they rested by a campfire, Sofia danced, her movements echoing the flamenco rhythms she had inherited. Elena clapped along, her laughter bright. As the firelight flickered, a shadowy figure approached. It was Diego, now older and wearier, but with the same soulful eyes that had once captivated Isabella. "You're Isabella's daughter," Diego said softly. Sofia nodded, her heart pounding. "I've been searching for you," she whispered. Diego told them the tragic tale of his and Isabella's forbidden romance. Their love was not accepted by society, forcing them into secrecy and danger. "We planned to run away together," Diego said, his voice filled with sorrow. "But one night, she disappeared. I searched everywhere, but she was gone." Sofia showed Diego the diary, and together they read Isabella's final entries, which spoke of love, fear, and an impending escape plan. "She feared for our safety," Diego explained. "We were hunted by those who disapproved. She must have hidden to protect us both." Sofia realized that her grandmother, Carmen, might hold the final pieces of the puzzle. They returned to Seville, seeking answers from her stern matriarch. Carmen was reluctant to speak, her eyes guarded. But Sofia's determination broke through her defenses, and the old woman finally shared her secrets. "I tried to protect her," Carmen confessed, tears glistening in her eyes. "She loved Diego, but it was dangerous. I helped her disappear to keep you safe." Sofia felt a whirlwind of emotions, anger, sorrow, and relief. "You hid the truth from me," she said, her voice trembling. "But now, I need to honor her legacy. With Diego and Elena by her side, Sofia vowed to embrace her heritage. She immersed herself in flamenco, the dance that had been her mother's lifeblood. The trio traveled back to Granada, where Sofia performed in the caves, her dance a tribute to Isabella's passion and spirit. The gypsies welcomed her, their music and rhythm intertwining with Sofia's movements. Diego's melodies provided the soulful accompaniment. Sofia's fame grew, her performances drawing crowds from all over Spain. She danced with a fervor that echoed her mother's legacy. The townspeople of Seville celebrated her as a new star, her name whispered with admiration and respect. Carmen watched with pride and regret. Elena, ever the supportive cousin, managed Sofia's performances, ensuring their journeys were filled with joy and laughter despite the challenges. Sofia's dances were more than just performances, they were stories, filled with the emotions and history of her family's past. One day, after a breathtaking performance, an old woman approached Sofia. "I knew your mother," she said softly. "She would be so proud of you." The woman handed Sofia a small, intricately carved box. Inside was a pair of Isabella's earrings, a final token of her mother's love and connection. Sofia wore the earrings during her next performance, feeling Isabella's presence guiding her every step, her heart filled with both joy and sadness. The Andalusian landscape, with its vibrant colors and rich history, became a backdrop for Sofia's growing fame and personal journey. Diego, though older, found new life in Sofia's success. His music, once filled with sorrow, now sang of hope and renewal. As summer turned to autumn, Sofia decided to hold a grand performance in Seville, inviting everyone who had been part of her journey. The night of the performance, the city buzzed with excitement. The stage was set in a grand plaza, lights twinkling under the Andalusian sky. Sofia's dance that night was the culmination of her journey. Each movement told a part of her story, her mother's legacy, and the love that transcended time. As she danced, Sofia felt a deep connection to the past, the present, and the future. The crowd watched in awe, mesmerized by her passion. Diego's guitar sang a hauntingly beautiful melody, his fingers weaving the story of lost love and newfound hope through the strings. Carmen, watching from the crowd, felt tears streaming down her face. She saw Isabella in Sofia's every movement, her heart finally finding peace. Elena clapped and cheered, her infectious joy spreading through the audience. She knew Sofia had found her true calling and purpose. The performance ended with a standing ovation, the crowd's applause echoing through the night. Sofia bowed, tears of gratitude in her eyes. After the performance, Sofia gathered with Diego, Elena, and Carmen. They celebrated not just her success, but the unity and love that brought them together. "You've honored your mother," Diego said, his voice filled with pride. "She lives through you, Sofia, in every dance, in every step." Sofia smiled, feeling a sense of fulfillment she had never known. "Thank you," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. "For everything." The following days were filled with joy and reflection. Sofia knew her journey was just beginning, with many more stories to tell through her dance. She continued to explore Andalusia, performing in new places, meeting new people, and discovering more about her heritage. The caves of Granada, the streets of Seville, and the Gypsy encampments became stages for her art, each performance a tribute to her roots. Sofia's fame spread beyond Spain, her name becoming synonymous with flamenco's soul and spirit. She was a bridge between past and future. Despite her success, Sofia remained humble and grateful. She never forgot the journey that led her here, the people who guided her, and the love that fueled her passion. One evening, as she prepared for another performance, Sofia looked at herself in the mirror. She saw not just herself, but her mother's legacy reflected back. With a deep breath, she stepped onto the stage, ready to dance. The music started, and Sofia moved with grace, her heart and soul in every step. The audience watched, captivated by the story she told through her movements. They saw not just a dancer, but a keeper of history, a beacon of hope. Sofia's dance that night was a promise, to her mother, to herself, and to the future. A promise to keep dancing, to keep telling stories, and to keep the spirit of flamenco alive. As the final notes played, Sofia bowed deeply, the applause thunderous. She had found her place, her purpose, and her peace, dancing in the footsteps of her mother.